didn't let me do this.
That's how it goes, bro. Bam.
Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
This entire military is one cohesive, dedicated force. And the threats to our nations, they don't sleep. They're watching our every move. Iran, Russia, China, North Korea, ISIS, Al-Qaeda. They may be watching this right now. Our military should not be mistaken for a cable news gabfest show. We don't care what you look like. We don't care who you voted for, who you worship, what you worship, who you love. It doesn't matter if your dad left you millions when he died or if you knew who your father was. We have been honed into a machine of lethal moving parts that you would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you. We will not be intimidated. We will not back down. We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities.
Turnbuckles and Stogies. Yo, what is up? What is up? Yo, happy Sunday. Another Sunday with your favorite hostess with the mostest.
My dad, I'm doing a wrestling punch. I looked at him, I said, hey, I'm on to Brooklyn, you.
We're not in Brooklyn, sir. We're in upstate New York in Dutchess County. I'm originally from Yonkers. Hung out in the farm.
I guess you guys don't know each other that well.
Oh,
It's under my name.
yo, what
Try
is
again.
up? What is up? What is up? Yo, you know who this is. I ain't got to tell you again. Oh, maybe I do. The most sexiest man on the streaming platforms.
There's lie number one of the day.
You understand? I am the most sexiest man, and this is the
And there's
greatest
lie number two.
podcast ever. Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. We're on all streaming networks. Check us out. And bro, and I gotta tell you one thing. One thing I gotta tell you. I am the host with the most. And this is the Vanilla Gorilla, and I am the big dog. So check this out. So, as you can see behind us, move your arm. We're in a private lounge. And I say private because it's private. You can't get in unless you come with somebody, dopey. That's the question of the day. How do I become a member? You go online, first responder, whatever you want to be. Brothers of the Leaf Cigars, New Windsor. But if you're not a member, you're not getting in, bitches. Remember that. So, it is the host with the most, the big dog, the Vanilla Gorilla, and you are live here today on Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. As you can see, I got on my throwback jersey, and look who's up there. Look, see that? Mr. Spider, number 43. So, what are we doing? Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Yo,
We're back. We're back.
this
We're back. No, you don't have to do the
we're
intro
back.
again. I have the intro recorded.
Excuse me. Shut up. This is me.
Yeah, but we're not restarting from the beginning.
We ain't starting from the
But
beginning.
you are. You're getting ready.
I am the big dog. That's the Vanilla Gorilla.
They know who
and
we are.
We are here in Brothers of the Leaf Cigar Lounge, private lounge. If you want to be a member, hit them up on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You got to join. You got to be a first responder, former Army vet, whatever. So that's what we're going to do. So today on our show, we have with us Los Gallos cigars. And I'm going to tell you, guys, we have no filter here, right?
Well, we have to, unfortunately.
So this guy has on a pea coat and he has a little cock.
Why are you worried about his coat?
He has a pea coat and a little cock.
So I'll just let you sit here, and then you can interview him.
No,
No. You can sit here and interview him.
no, you can interview
No,
him,
you can sit right here. It's okay.
but it's okay. No, shut up. So let's go to my man Christian,
Why don't you just sit here and you can talk to him?
because you can talk to him.
No, you can sit right
You're
here.
sitting there, so you can talk to him.
So you just don't want to do anything today.
Well, no, because I'm only on an hour and a half sleep.
That's not my problem.
So Christian, what I want to ask you is this. So tell us, Christian, here's what I want to do,
Don't
guys.
mind the camera.
Here's what I want to do, guys. Christian has a little cock.
We promote little cocks around here. For anyone that struggled in their beginning years, you found a company to support you. Los Gallos. We don't just support little cocks, but we have some of the most premium smooth cigars. So of course, Los Gallos is the roosters, and we do like to say, "Don't be a dick, smoke a cock."
That's actually a good slogan, though.
That's a great slogan. So, Christian, tell us how and when did you start smoking cigars?
Okay.
Is this gonna be a long story?
No, short story. It happened last week. Oh, I'm just joking. No, I started smoking cigars probably when I was 15. I'd make my way down to the Indian reservation, and I would smoke these like really artificial, like sweetened cigars. And at the time, I didn't know like anything about cigars. I just, it was a smoke of something sweet, and that was my entry into smoking cigars. And I did that for the longest time until I started being introduced to non-flavored cigars. And then I think I started to have the realization, of course, that cigars aren't supposed to be artificially sweetened. But I struggled getting into natural cigars, like cigars that are not artificially sweetened, right? So
No, you're good. You're good.
Good, right?
I was checking mine.
and it took me a while to bridge that gap of, after being like, you're around all these sweet cigars that have like these flavors and like cherry and watermelon or whatever else. And as I started getting further and further into the cigar world, I really started to draw towards cigars that were natural, of course, no artificial sweeteners, but had a very sweet taste to them.
Correct.
And, fast forward until 10 years ago, I've been working in the country of Honduras for over a decade, and in the Danlí, El Paraiso, Jamastran Valley region. And that's where I started to get introduced to what tobacco in the Jamastran Valley has to offer. And for the first time, that was like the tobacco that stood out to me, to have that natural sweetness, just like the volcanic ash that the Jamastran Valley has to offer.
Okay.
And it's the same. Jamastran Valley is right on the Nicaraguan border, so it's that Esteli Valley, like it shares very similar properties. But from that point on, I was very drawn to Honduran tobacco. And just probably 3 years ago, we started the concept of creating our own blends from the Jamastran Valley. We have a factory in Honduras, right in Danlí, El Paraiso.
Now, let me ask you that.
Yeah.
Because Dave is sitting there, guys. Dave, the cigar buff is here, just so you know, that's his boy. So let me ask you this, because everybody that comes on has a factory.
Yep.
Right. So are you partners with the factory, or do you own the factory?
No, we don't own the factory. We're partners with the factory.
Okay.
So this factory specifically, just being longevity in Honduras, it's a family-run farm. They don't only do tobacco; they actually do box, carpentry as well.
Like a one-stop
shop
for everything.
And they've been doing it for generations, right?
It
So
probably cuts the cost down of everything too, because it's all there.
All
They
done
don't
there.
have to outsource the
Exactly.
box to
So now,
somebody else.
let me ask you this, because we had another cigar maker on. So his box, and everybody's seen Christian's box. So his box has a TV in the middle where you can come on and say, "Hey, I'm Christian, the owner of Little Cox."
nice,
Las.
nice.
I can't even go. So it has a TV in there where you can put a video up, and he trademarked and he patented.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'll give you the information if you want it.
yeah. That's
You know,
unique.
It's awesome because then, and let me ask you this question, and I ask everybody.
Hefty box too.
So would
It's actually
you
like a
rather
really
them
heavy, not
keep
heavy,
the
but
box?
the lid is like
like? I
super
know you
heavy,
have.
which is
I know I'm
nice.
not being funny, guys.
It's not
I'm
cheap.
not being funny. So this is his logo.
Yeah, it's not a
That's his
cheap.
logo. All right. So let me ask you this. So if I'm a cigar lounge like
Yep.
we're in now, would you rather me keep the box and order bundles from you and just fill the boxes, or how does that work?
It could be either or. I mean, we import everything here in the box, right? So it's already boxed up. But if there was, there is a cost savings benefit. So if we wanted to do pure bundles and we have individual boxes that we refill, there's a cost savings.
Because a lot of lounges, what they do is, let's say they sell out of these. They take this,
Yep.
they set it on a box of 100 boxes,
And
and
then they
Dave
sell
knows
them
this.
for like $1.
They sell them for $1.
Depending on the box, they might go for like $5.
Right.
Just depends.
So what a lot of places are doing now, and a lot of distributors and a lot of cigar owners are telling them to keep the box and just order the bundles and replace it.
Of course, we can do
So
it.
now, how would you do that? And I know you have some good boxes. They're good looking, of course. But I'm saying, like, would you do that?
Yeah, definitely. We can do that. I mean, for us, so our partnership with the farm, we have the liberty to make those calls, right? So if we wanted to order in bundles, no problem. Even if we wanted to switch up the box design, we have full control over what we do. So if we wanted to simplify that box, we can do it. If we said, we have obviously the boxes here, first time at a lounge, a box comes with it. Everything after that, you're getting a lower fee and it's all bundles. Totally possible. So yeah, I mean, the owners now of this farm, it's a generational business. So their dad just passed it down. It's 2 brothers now, and they're great friends of mine. And that's how this partnership came about, where, I've known them for years.
So how did you meet them?
So I actually have a different organization that works in the healthcare system in Honduras. So I've been in Honduras for over a decade doing construction projects. So I'm an architect by background. So design.
So you're like Vince, a fucking
and instead of an engineer.
Yeah.
Shout out to engineers, but engineers and architects, we butt heads sometimes. But on my side, design is absolutely everything. I mean, from the box, the logos, how we package everything up, it's all looked at, in the light of how we would design a building, but on a smaller scale for cigars. So just from working in the country for so long, I come across a lot of people, and these have been true friends of mine for over a decade. I've been to their farm multiple times, smoked in their shops, created this business model of Los Gallos, and that's how that partnership came to be, where we developed the 4 blends that we have here today of that beginning stage.
So
there.
I got to tell you, this Cafe
Murano
is good. So how did you come up with the name Los Gallos?
Okay, so Los
And
Gallos.
what does it mean?
All cock jokes aside. So Los Gallos, the symbol itself, the rooster, cock, has multiple different meanings, right? For us, it symbolizes new beginnings and perseverance through hard times. So when we were starting out Los Gallos, it was really the symbolism of being able to, count on that rooster waking up every morning, making its call. And just like that, we wanted to be able to have an experience every day where you can wake up and enjoy a cigar. So if you're going through a tough time, there's always the light at the end of the tunnel to have a good time. And we wanted to celebrate that with a cigar and cherish the new beginnings to be had, right? So we ended up developing 4 different blends that were based all around having a smoke all times of the day. So right now we're smoking the Cafe Murano. This is our 7 a.m. smoke. You can smoke this early in the morning with a coffee. It's a very easy draw.
Wait, you said coffee? Hold on.
I did say coffee. Or if you want, you can do a natty daddy. Either one.
If the liquor store was open or the bar was open, I'd have a Jack Daniels. So
100%. It's your world. But then we ended up transitioning to our next cigar, which is called our Sol Dorado. And that is really a daytime cigar where you can smoke. That's very complex, dual wrapper, has multiple twists and turns in the cigar. And we say that's where you can smoke with a drink in hand. And but if you want to start with a drink in hand early, that's fine. It's up to you. But then our third cigar is our Dulce Vida. This pairs the best with a dessert. So we wanted something like more in the afternoon where you can sit down and have something sweet, going back to the sweet concept. And then our last cigar is the Noche Negra. Noche Negra is our Maduro cigar, and it's meant for the nighttime where you're sitting down, relaxing back. You don't need anything to pair it with, and all the flavors within the cigar itself.
So, I can't. Guys, I'm sitting next to this guy. He's rubbing my leg. I mean, you know, it is what it is.
We're affectionate people here at Los Gallos, so we...
You guys know we have no filter. You guys know that. And this guy right next door, he's touching my leg right now. But it's okay.
It's a strong leg.
I haven't had my leg touched in about 30 years. So, no, all jokes aside. So now, what is, and, you know, a lot, and Dave will vouch for this. So when I ask for this and I say, what's in it? What binder, what filler, I always get, oh, I can't say that because I signed an NDA. And we had 4 people on here, including Pedro, that said, an NDA doesn't mean you can't tell what's in it, because I can't go and remake his cigar.
100%.
I can't go and remake Drew Estate cigars. I can't go and remake Ish's cigars. And yes, I said Ish. Ish is my best friend. I just spoke to Ish.
There's a game on.
I just spoke to Ish I spoke to Ish for 2 hours yesterday. So, guys, so let me ask you, what's in this cigar?
What's in it? Unlike other companies, I would say we are very transparent. So for us, exact point that you just made, we're more than happy to share what's in our blends. And we know, you know, our blends are different because we have master blenders that do the combination of leaves differently than anyone else would do it. Even if we say what leaves are in our cigars, they come from the Jamastran Valley. It's specific master blenders that we have rolling them. So we are more than happy to share. So our Cafe Murano, this one has a Habano wrapper, Condega binder, and the 3 fillers are Jalapa, Jamastran, and Copan. So this one specifically, again, was designed to have a flavor profile where you're having more of that sweeter coffee, has a very nice caramely finish with a little bit of spice. And that's what we wanted for a morning cigar, where you're not running to the bathroom to brush your teeth afterwards.
Why, you kissing somebody?
We actually designed our cigars to where we wanted to be able to smoke them, and you could kiss your partner, your girlfriend, whoever it is. No,
I'm joking.
and you wouldn't get the complaints. No, I mean that. We truly, so because Los Gallos, we have a very strict quality control where we end up doing a longer fermentation process on our cigars, which makes them as smooth as possible. So you're not going to get that charry taste when you smoke our cigars, and we really try to perfect that. So I'm hoping when you're smoking that, you're not having any type of char, any type of bitterness in your mouth. It should be a very smooth experience.
When you retrohale this, you can taste a little bit of spice. I taste a little bit of earthiness and a tad bit of leather.
It's there.
Just a tad bit. I didn't say a whole lot, mofos, because I can't say the word, so I say mofos now. So tell us about your other cigars.
Okay.
And what's in them, because, you know, obviously he's the owner of Small Cocks, Los Gallos.
That's it.
So tell us about the rest of your cigars.
So on a high level, Sol Dorado. This is our daytime cigar. Again, the one that we say you can share with a drink. We got 2 wrappers on there. So it's a Connecticut mixed with a Habano. And we wanted this to have a little bit more of an almondy, smooth taste. So, yeah, and that one really has, so the Habano is giving it kind of that spicy, earthy tone flavors in it, but the Connecticut is also having that more lighter, smooth, floral taste to it.
Vanilla Gorilla's here. He's there. What are we doing? Oh, we got to take a commercial break, guys.
Commercial break. Yep.
We'll be right back with Christian.
It's been way too long since I heard your voice, It's been way too long since I felt your touch. Oh, I don't wanna leave you now, no. Baby, don't walk away, no. It's been way too long since I felt your touch. It's been way too long since I heard your voice call my name. I don't wanna leave you now, no. Baby, don't walk away, no. It's been way too long since I heard your voice call my name. It's been way too long since I felt your touch. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. Oh.
gotta.
Yo. All right. Enough's enough, players. We are back, and we are sitting in Brothers of the Leaf Cigar Lounge, New Windsor, New York. If you want to be a member, hit me up. Hit up Brothers of the Leaf. It's not a high-price lounge. It's a private lounge. You can't get in unless you talk to somebody that's there, or you're a first responder, or Army veteran, or whatever. It doesn't matter. So now we're sitting here with Kristen, and I'm still finishing. Kristen, I'm still finishing this.
Cousin or brother, something like
Cafe Murano.
So now, Kristen, what are you smoking right now?
I'm
Because
on-
I seen you took it out of the little cock box.
Yeah, no, I did, and I went back to the Cafe Murano. It's I wanted to save the others for you guys, and
Well,
good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
didn't ask for nothing for free, guys. We don't get nothing for free.
dark.
I love it.
That's
But
so dark.
with that
though.
said, one of the ones I did leave you guys is the Dulce Vita, and that Dulce Vita wrapper is a Habano 2000 wrapper, so it's a hybrid wrapper. You got a Habano
That's
Habano
this one.
Cuban. Yep, a Habano.
see?
Yeah, that's it.
One?
Pull it out.
So-
Habano and the hybrid is Connecticut. So here you are going to taste really earthy cedar wood tones. This one was designed to be able to be paired with a dessert because it starts out very spicy. So it's very earth tones, very spicy, and the finish is very sweet. So it's going to be back to that sweet natural taste.
Now, what kind of dessert are you talking about? 'Cause my desserts are different from your.
They are
desserts.
different.
This,
I'm like to have a little something, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you can pair it with whatever dessert you want, but I will say I usually do like a cinnamon roll. That there is hints of cinnamon and vanilla in this, so it's very a
The
cinnamon.
vanilla gorilla is right there.
Vanilla Gorilla is right here. So the Dulce Vita is probably made for the Vanilla Gorilla.
So that will pair with your cinnamon rolls from Burger King.
those are gone already.
Well, you gotta get them and it's smoked Dulce Vita. And now we got the best for last.
So that one,
Hold
when
on.
I picked up the box, looked delicious.
Delicious, right?
It looks.
That's fucking dark.
Yeah, this is dark. So our last one, this is our Noche Negra. So our Noche Negra, this has dual wrappers. This is a Habano Oscuro with a San Andres Mexican. And the reason why we did that, and the binder is Sumatra. So this one here truly tastes like a deep, dark chocolate espresso mocha. Like when you, the
I
flavor,
love deep dark chocolate.
we all do. This one has the most unique flavor profile. It's very heavy and thick, and really,
That's what she said.
that's what she said. And we don't mess around at Los Gallos, so we like to hear that's what she said.
Along with the little cocks.
That's it. So we like to make a statement, and that's our blends. So we start out during the day, in the morning, have a cigar for the day, for the afternoon, and then we have our Maduro for the evening.
So now, Dave is sitting there. Just so y'all know, I have a cigar buff here with him. This is his boy, and now he's offering. So, Dave, what do you think of his cigars, Dave?
They suck.
Wow.
So
Dave
what-
just left, actually, guys.
Dave, I just threw Dave out the
So
door.
let me ask you this: what sizes do your cigars come in?
Yeah. So right now we got two sizes.
Little cocks.
So we do have little cocks, which I would say is right here. So
Those
we
look like a 4x60.
4x60 on the dot. So we got 4x60 nubs, and then we have the 5x50 robustos. So we do.
now,
See, I would have never known that this was a 50 because it doesn't look like a 50. It looks
So
a little
now-
smaller.
what
But it's
age were
good.
you when you started smoking cigars?
15.
So he started when he was 18. And we tell his story all the time. But
They've heard it enough.
this dude, when he smokes your sticks, this dude would do his research. We were in a cigar lounge
This is
next to my
really
house.
good.
And somebody
Like this
said
middle
something
third,
to
like
him.
it gets a nice
right?
spice to it.
And they
on
turned
that
around
retro
and said, that's not true.
Love
That's
it.
not true. What did Joey do?
It's got it, like on the back here.
Goes
bro,
on
it's
the
got that
phone.
floral
He
in
goes,
it,
I'm
and that
sorry.
retro, it's got
What
like
did you
the-
say?
Nice.
So this dude right here,
that spice. I
Mhm.
can't tell
and
if it's
Dave
like
will
a
tell
black
you,
pepper,
Dave will tell you,
but it's
Joey
so good.
does not forget what he smokes.
I wouldn't say that. I definitely forget a lot of what I smoke.
Yeah, but most of the time,
But the ones you remember are the
No,
good
I-
ones.
I do remember. I take pictures of a lot of them
Yeah.
just to post them, but then like I forget something. Like you smoked that, maybe I don't know.
Mhm.
But like
You know-
certain brands, I'll remember. Like if we have them on the show, I always remember because they're ones that I liked.
Yeah.
you know, and it's like the big brands. I smoke a lot of their stuff. Like there's stuff that I haven't seen in probably almost 10 years at this point. Next year be 10 years.
Yep.
So it's like some of the stuff exists, some doesn't. If you can
It's been a
find
while.
it, great.
All right. So, Christian, tell us your price point and where our viewers can find your cigars.
So price point. Right now, all our sticks, if you're looking for the Robusto, we're about like $15, $16 a stick retail.
It's not bad.
And we wanted to be in that price range. I mean, we know we're a newer blend. We're competing
How about
against.
coming down to like maybe like 12?
If you touch my leg, we can work out a deal. All right, 12, 13. That might happen.
Guys, we're just having fun.
Nice.
We're just having
For
fun.
a small boutique brand, that's not a bad
Yeah.
price point because I personally see them, and I know Dave's seen them. You get these small brands that nobody's heard of.
Yeah.
Bro, they
and the
want
price point on
$20.
cigars, $24.
Hey,
And I'm like,
Dave,
Yeah.
am I right? And not to put Vicente on a blend,
but see, that's the thing. Is
Vicente.
But
Listen,
you got to
if
look.
you never had a Vicente
You got to look at
cigar,
the overall
bro,
presentation for Vincente.
Yeah,
stuff.
different look and
It's
feel.
a different league of boutique cigars.
Yeah.
So to say.
that shit is
different league in tobacco alone as well.
Yeah, I would, and I told this to Vince. We had
And if you guys have never had those,
yeah, no, we
We're gonna
had,
have Vince.
recommend to
We're
go
gonna
try
have
at
Vince
least
on
one.
here, and I'm probably
least
gonna
one.
bring this little cock back. by the
That's
way.
it. Yeah, so we had an event, and I was talking to Vince a couple weeks ago, and one of the things I described, like, you know, I would say a difference between boutique
You
and
described everything.
describe it all. And
Wow.
he's, I would say, you know, Los Gallos, of course, boutique premium blend. When you get to Vicente blends, you're talking a
it's
luxury.
like ultra.
It's a luxury,
ultra
a luxury blend,
premium
and
blend,
that's where you get the difference. But for us, our Robustos, $15 retail, $16 retail,
So,
and our nubs, of course, are less.
Can we find
now,
them
can they
in New
order
York,
those-
in New
those packs?
Jersey? Or
Yeah.
Can we order these packs?
You can order the sampler packs. We have boxes of 10. You can do the sampler packs in either size, of course. The boxes right now we have purely in the Robustos. So if you want one of our wooden boxes that was displayed on the screen,
Right.
that's the 5x50 Robusto. If you're looking for any of lounges in stores, that's where we refer to Dave. He's, you know, pushing the cigar buff. He's pushing our product. He's getting us in there.
Which
Yo, whoa, time
you know,
out,
a
time
lot
out,
of
time out,
companies,
time out,
it's
time out.
it's tough getting
Why
smaller
is he
brands in those
pushing them
places.
and not me? I live in. He lives in New Jersey.
Well, that's where it becomes a collaborative effort.
That's it.
So-
We're all in it together. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm retired.
We know that
These
you like
guys-
small
alright,
dicks,
listen.
brother. Let's do it together, bro.
You know,
equal opportunity.
hold on, guys. Stop.
And this is the perfect size because a lot of people
They want to try it.
a lot
That's
of
what she
people
said.
like these little
perfect
4x60s
size.
because they don't take too long to smoke.
Yep.
As
And
long
they'll
as you hit
they'll
the
last
walls.
for a little while, but they're not going to sit there and take you 3-4 hours to smoke.
So one of the main reasons why we did the 4x60 nubs is like, especially like going back to my architectural background, like the meetings you have, like if you're having lunch with a client or a potential customer or whatever it is, you don't have a couple hours to sit down and smoke. So if you're just trying to go out, have a bite to eat, have a quick lunch, we split these nubs and you're out in 35 minutes. You know what I mean? So, and I'll say for people who are looking to try and get an introduction to Los Gallos, that 4-pack is the way to go, because then they can feel which one they like the most to buy a 10-pack.
And I think that's why I like those sampler packs when brands do that, because it gives you a chance to not overly spend a lot of money for them, and you still get to try everything. And then, like you said, narrow down the blends that you liked.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
say, okay, I like the Dulce Vito, or I like the Cafe Murano, and then you go order a box of them.
Yep, exactly.
Because then you already know what you're getting.
Yep.
And then, like you said, you have the Robusto size too that they can try.
So of course, one thing we're pushing, you know, into lounges, right? But I'll say another business concept for us. We have an importer permit at Los Gallos, and we have a retail permit. So we do sell right off our website, losgalloscigars.com.
So that's what the next thing I was
And
going to ask.
so if, you know, a part of the business is, of course, we want an experience for customers to be in a lounge setting, enjoy that atmosphere, that camaraderie, that experience around others. But of course, we also wanted a part of the company where you can just go direct to, and that's the benefit of being direct to the manufacturer. You know, it's
And it cuts down the price a lot too, because you're not going through.
Correct.
You're not coming from you to the lounge to the consumer, because depending on where you are, that $14-15 cigar
It's
now
gonna end up
becomes
25.
18-19 because of the taxes and everything else. So now that's a 75 in New York.
New York is
That's a
75%
$15
sales
cigar.
tax.
By the time it's done and hits shelves, we're paying like 20, 22.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's nice to be able to have the access to go directly through the manufacturer themselves, because of the fact it'll help guys in New York or in California, wherever, be able to order and kind of cut their price down from getting basically screwed.
Yep. So that's it. We got, you know, I would say, of course, we do enjoy the partnership with lounges. We know the experience that comes with that. And on the other hand, we know that there's people that might not have access to a lounge that's close to them or have the drive. And we wanted to be able to have Los Gallos available at either points, you know.
So let me ask you this, because this is what I like to ask everybody we have on that has their own brand, and you know, like you said, you set up the blends. What was that process like? Because it's always interesting to hear from each different
people,
different person that we interview, and you know, for the viewers at home watching, basically, it gives them kind of an insight onto that, because I know, like, when we started trying to blend our own, it's a long
process.
Oh my God, bro!
Like, there's some people that we've heard, you know, smoke 30 to 40 cigars a day, just trying to get the blends perfected.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so for us, like I said, it was probably 3 years before Los Gallos even became like to market. We were honestly doing just the filler and binders only. We weren't even trying the wrappers. So what so what we would do, we would do different combination of filler, would put the binder on, and we would smoke it. We would figure out, try to get that first.
Now,
just that.
How does that taste? Just the binders and fillers.
Yeah, I mean, there is a different taste, because obviously we know the wrapper brings like the heavy hitter of the flavor. But we wanted to perfect the filler and the binder first before we introduced the wrapper. We didn't want the full experience, because if you dissect it that way, you have more control of, okay, we know what we're tasting just with the filler and binder. Now let's add that extra component on.
So now, when you added the extra component, and I'm only shooting this out there. So when you add the extra component, how does it taste after the binder and the filler?
A lot smoother. But no, all jokes aside, I'll say it was a very interesting method, and I enjoyed it because it allowed you to really understand the flavors and the smells you're getting just from the filler and binder. And I think the wrapper usually takes all the credit. Like if someone says, "Oh, like this is a Habano wrap," whatever it is, people like to say the wrapper first and not what else is in it. And we almost reverse engineered it, right? Where we were looking at like, okay, we want specific flavors and we want a specific story to tell. That experience to be a very specific for each four of our blends, and that's what we started with. So we have 3 master blenders in Honduras, and that was a whole run.
And it helps that you have a factory that knows what they're doing.
Exactly. So we're pulling different leaves for the fillers, binder, smoke it. Even the last time I was in Honduras, we tried a different blend for Cafe Murano, where we've been very successful so far with our Cafe Murano blend, where we've heard from our customers that is our smoothest cigar. And I would say the last time I was in Honduras, we ended up testing, again, just with the change of wrappers. We really liked the Cafe Murano filler and binder. And we said, what would happen if we took that and put on the wrappers that we use for our Noche Negra onto our Cafe Murano? And again, we were just testing, like if we made a Maduro version of our Cafe Murano, what would it taste like? And, in the factory, it seems like it could be one of our main blends. I've been smoking that now for the last 6 months, and I ruled out it shouldn't be. And that's just how trial and error it goes.
Right, because the more it ages, the more it has time to settle
and I feel like
everything else, and then it may not be
exactly
what you thought it was when you first rolled.
So the point is, though, the filler and binder that's in our Cafe Murano, in my opinion, just doesn't pair well with our San Andreas Mexican and Habano Oscuro wrapper
So
profile. So.
how did you come up with all these names?
Yeah, so the names, we knew we wanted an experience that described essentially that storyline of like, we wanted that morning cigar. What's the first thing you think about in the morning? Coffee, Cafe Murano, right?
Oh.
So a brown.
I drank like 6 cups of coffee.
We weren't gonna name it the Natty Daddy cigar, that's for sure. You know what I mean?
Wait. Hold on. Time out, Coach.
Nice.
I think we should name a cigar with Los Gallos.
Yeah, it's trademarked.
Mind your business.
Nice. Anything's possible these days. You know what I mean? Anything's possible. But for the names of, as you go down the series, the 4 different blends, it was simply that. Like, we wanted a morning cigar, coffee. And, that's how the hints of the flavors and everything else kind of jive to that. Like, what do people like in coffee? Like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar. Like, there's a caramel taste. Like, and with my sweet tooth and my roots of getting into the
I
cigar.
like Splendid because I can't have nothing else but Splendid because I had to get surgery.
Dude. Well, I mean, do you taste any Splendid in there?
You know what?
I'll just
Go to
joking.
commercial break.
Okay, here we go with the
We'll go to
commercial break.
commercial
We'll
break.
talk to you guys after.
We'll be right back.
Motorcycle wheels and highway dust, and the meaning of in God we trust. Faded tattoos of the stars and stripes, and the courage to stand and fight. Fields and farms.
because I actually smoke.
Yo,
They all
what
laugh.
is up? What
What's
is
that
up?
supposed to mean? I'm like,
Turnbuckles
take it how you
Stogies
want.
Pod. I am the big dog. The Vanilla Gorilla's right there. And we're sitting here with Christian. So check this out. So
I fucked that up.
this is what is this?
The Cafe Murano morning smoke.
Morning smoke.
And now
Wait,
this is
it's not morning smoke. It's 10 o'clock.
Well, we're gonna really fast forward things because we're about to introduce our Noche Negros. This is our Maduro, and
Which-
this is the strongest profile that we have. Again, dual
It's
wrapper,
actually super dark too. which
super
is-
dark, and
fantastic.
you're gonna get hints of that deep chocolatey mocha. And it is when we created this, we wanted a flavor profile where you didn't have to pair it with anything. You could sit back and smoke it by itself and enjoy the cigar as it is.
Well,
Wow.
y'all know what I got.
Just on that cold draw.
Hold on.
Mm.
Y'all know what I'm gonna say, right? Hold on. Let me cold draw this because I
There's
haven't
like-
cold drawed it yet.
There's a
I don't like small
like that
pops.
deep chocolate, slight espresso note,
Mhm.
and like that, like a leather.
There's a leather.
like a woodsy undertones.
The
Very
cra-
slight though.
The crazy thing about this one, and I don't.
Badass cigar life. Badass cigar life.
and I think it would also, I guess not for me, but like helps the knowing the history
Yeah.
of that valley.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where for people who don't know, that's where the original Camachos came from. I believe that's where
Okay.
Aurora, or
Yeah.
not Aurora, Aladino comes
Took
from
this off
now.
the bar.
And now there's a lot of other larger companies moving over to Honduras. Actually, like the new My Father, for example, the blue label.
Oh,
that one's
delicious.
Honduran.
He's actually got that in here, by the way.
And that's so Nicaraguan, of course, great cigars, a lot of large factories there. But you'll see more and more now are coming over to the Jamastran Valley, and it's because of
Ooh,
a lot different, right?
that initial light up has a big sweetness to it. I like that.
See,
Am I wrong? There's a lot of sweetness in that initial light.
So this is to my
But it's
brother.
not. It's not a very strong.
This is to my
Smooth.
brother.
I like that.
Badass cigar life.
Ooh, that is
You gotta order from him. You gotta order from
got a
him.
nice sweetness off that
'Cause
freaking
this
light up,
shit
bro.
right here,
nice.
bro.
It's not bad.
Make sure you order from
And that retro's got
Los
some spice
Gallos.
on it too.
Yeah. So the wild thing about this, and I didn't know how to pinpoint it, but when you get halfway through, I know a lot of people. There's a leather taste to Maduros.
right.
I would say that this one has more of a black licorice. I don't know if you guys are fans of black licorice. I'm not,
I'm not.
but this,
I'm not. My wife is.
but this has a
But that's-
really different taste when you get halfway through, and I'm excited for you guys to try this
That's
one out.
really like.
And then you got fucking Dave, the
Hey,
cigar.
hey, hey,
oh,
hey, hey,
sorry.
hey.
You got
Effing.
Mofo Dave cutting the whole head off.
No, he was V cutting it.
You think I'm an amateur? 32 years of smoking cigars. I cut my shit really well. See that nice little V cut?
We couldn't see it. We just seen the bottom of your hand. But that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Let me
There we
get it.
go.
There you go. See
And
that?
that one's the.
That was the Soldado.
Cigar
yes.
buff knows his shit.
He don't know.
I said to him that
nothing.
one. I was telling Dave that one intrigues me. 'Cause I'm always interested
That-
to see what the barber poles.
That one again during the day. That one has the most twists and turns. So
And that's
every thirds of that one, you're gonna experience a
That's
different
the-
That's
flavor
that's
platform.
the barber.
That's the.
That's the
Soldado.
barber pole. So our Soldado, yeah, this one was designed thinking like you're 10 drinks in on a golf course and you want something that still brings you some excitement. That's this cigar.
Not your wife, but the cigar.
This is.
That one's different, right?
Yeah.
For a Maduro, again, same concept. So fermentation age on here is longer.
So
We're like a 3-year.
it's a good thing you brought that up.
You cough.
It's a good thing you brought that up. What's the aging process like on your cigars before they go to market?
Yeah. So essentially, I mean, of course, the blends vary a little bit, but generally speaking, pull them from the ground. We hang cure them in a barn and no fire. Like, you know how sometimes people will have like a fire underneath that cures them. Ours truly just do the natural process. So we're in there a little bit longer.
So they
Three-
turn brown.
They go
in
through
a
the whole
month.
chlorophyll process. Yeah, I mean, we could be in there a little bit longer, actually. So it could be even like 3 months.
I was gonna say it could be like 90 days probably
Exactly.
before they actually get put in.
That's it.
Right.
So
cigar
then
itself.
our
Maduro and Sumatras, they tend to go a little bit longer, like a year or two longer than.
Yep.
And that's the cigar buff telling you that.
No, I always like to know
Biatches.
because I like each process, like you said, is different depending on the leaf and
exactly.
you know, and being that it is a natural, you guys do it naturally.
Yep.
It can take longer. So
It
you
is
figure
longer.
before it even goes in the cigars, it's got 90 days to
6 months.
years.
Yep, exactly.
Depending on the cigar before it even gets put into
Oh yeah.
being made into an actual cigar itself.
So the curing alone is at like 3 month, 6 month time frame, and then we go into our fermentation process. So for our Maduros, I mean, we're talking years.
Right.
It's in there for a while. The others, I would say a year, year and a half. Again, depends. We have a constant quality check where we're taking out, sampling, seeing where we are in the fermentation process. But from when we're actually rolling the cigar, it's you're in the years plural category. That's how, again, in regards to quantity of cigars that we're bringing over, we value the time it takes for that process to happen. Even in our Maduro, which of course is a stronger cigar, to have the smoothest experience possible.
So it's a very smooth Maduro. It's not
you're not getting the char in your mouth.
No, and it's not one of those like it's gonna. I like them sometimes where when I light them up, they kind of give you that punch right off the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the ones that are also a smoother Maduro because you tend to enjoy it a little more.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not looking for that, let's punch me in the face and kind of keep going about our morning. Where
So now
you could take this, like you said, with a cup of coffee in the morning,
So
or
now-
by itself, and just kind of
That's
let
it.
it go.
So now let me ask you this: since the tariffs, how is that affecting your business?
Yeah, I mean, Honduras isn't that bad. It's 10%. I mean, in the scheme of other countries, annoying, of course, but we really, even with the tariffs right now, we're trying to continue to just be at that $15.
That's what we've heard from a lot.
$13 to $15 price range, and it's really, again, we want people to have access to a premium boutique cigar and not break the bank. And honestly, even for me, before I got into my own blend, Los Gallos, that was a struggle. You go to a cigar lounge, you wanted to buy a nice cigar that's not going to make you have that charred taste. You're spending $400, $500 a box.
Right.
We didn't want that. We wanted to be able to, people go $150 box for 10, and you're having a premium smoke.
No,
So your cigars is $150 for 10.
For
Yep,
10
for a
cigars,
box.
which is $15 a piece, which really,
That's it.
in the grand scheme of things, for even just a regular big box brand, 10 cigars for $15 a piece is not bad.
We already picked some out, but guys,
I mean, there's 4. Each box is a different color. That's the
Cafe Murano.
Cafe Murano box. You have the.
which one is this?
That's the Soldado.
Soldado,
That's
yellow.
Connecticut.
Okay.
Yep.
That's-
Dulce Vida.
Yep.
The white, and then our night cigar, the Noche Negra, which is the black box. So everything is categorized by color, of course,
And I
labeled
like how on each box,
right on the front.
the color of the logo changes
Exactly.
on each box.
And you'll see that the same concept on the ring of the cigar. So you'll have those same colors, the black for Noche Negra, brown
Same.
for Cafe Murano. So we really wanted to tie that
No,
graphic.
I like that because it's not. I like when the boxes are kind of uniform, but each little box has its own little.
Mhm.
Each box or each cigar has its own little like uniqueness to it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, we do samplers, and those primarily are for a lower quantity, a 4-pack. If someone wanted just to test out Los Gallos, they didn't want to spend $150 on one.
Here's your nub pack.
And you can do, again, nubs or robustos. And our slogan, which we haven't got to yet, is on the back. And we believe you deserve this. Everyone deserves a time of indulgence for themselves to experience.
Everyone
that,
everyone deserves a little pop.
Everyone deserves it. If you don't experience it once in your life, at least allow us, Los Gallos, to give you that pleasure.
As long as you hit the walls.
No, but it's
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
actually,
bro, of
but
course.
It's funny though.
That's
because it's like we're making a joke, but at the same time, like,
No, it's true.
it fits.
Bro,
Yeah,
listen.
fits.
You know, like you
So-
get some brands, you make the jokes, it doesn't fit, but it all kind of
So listen,
ties in together.
listen.
Yeah.
This fits because Kristen is now. This is my brother right here. So
No, this
all
is-
jokes
This
aside,
is like,
so if y'all got to order from
Like,
Christian,
you know, I could always pick apart. Sometimes you just can't pick apart anything bad about certain cigars.
No, it's great, man.
And like, I can't
pick apart
I
Christian.
can't pick.
I
You
mean,
know,
besides his
like,
rubbing my
I can
kneecap,
sit here and dissect
I mean, you know,
certain cigars with certain people. Like, you could do this, you could do this, but you take the time to
Yeah, it was a process.
perfect these the way they are. There's like, you can't. It's not like there's really anything you can say about them
we
because,
are gonna leave some cigars
I
in
mean,
Brothers
granted-
of the Leaf
granted,
so
you know,
that Frank can taste them.
people will
It might take Frank
find
like
a way to pick apart a
7
cigar,
months. It might
I
take Frank.
personally
Hold on. It might
pick
take
any-
Frank
can't pick this
7
apart
months
for
to
anything
taste the
bad.
cigars because we have a brother of mine that I grew up with. I hung out on the streets
you
with.
tasted them, but they're not here.
They're not here,
And I don't know why. I don't ask.
but I don't ask questions.
But I did get to
So,
try. I did get
Look
to
who
try
behind
one.
me. We got Al Pacino.
That's
oh no, that's
Churchill.
that's
That's Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
You got Winston Churchill.
So
you got
let me ask you
Kramer,
this: Are you
Schwarzenegger.
gonna make bigger cigars?
Yeah, so right now, how we do the importing, we're at like 4,000 sticks, 4,000, 5,000 sticks each import.
Wow.
Holy shit!
And our next run, we will be introducing a Toro.
I was just
So-
gonna say, is that gonna be Toro or?
Yeah, it's our next move.
So,
and
Christian, you're more than welcome, and the cigar buckler's right there. You're more than welcome to come back
Oh,
on
absolutely.
I appreciate that.
and promote your cigars because he, the producer,
Even if it's a new size, it does. We like being able to have, guests we had on come back and,
Yeah,
kind of
it's a different story, even for the
different
Toros.
sto-
It'll be a little bit different.
story, different process, and it gives everybody a chance to say, okay, you know what, this is twice this, he's
Yeah,
been
exactly.
on now. Let me go pick up a 5-pack or
Well,
a 4-pack.
let's take for instance, we've had 4 or 5 boutique cigar guys on,
We've had
and our-
more than that over
and our
the
boy,
2 years.
Badass Cigar Life, and Dave knows him. Every time we had him on, he went and ordered cigars,
He would, or
and he
even,
wouldn't order 1 pack. He ordered 2 or 3 boxes.
Well, no, he
Yeah.
ordered. What he'll do is he might order a sampler pack, start,
And
see
figure out what he
he
wants.
likes, or he'll probably go directly to probably this because he tends to smoke a lot of stronger stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like me and like him. He kind of smoke it all.
I like dark
The
cigars.
darks.
But
This is the one, bro.
I
Smooth.
like it
no,
dark.
It's a smooth dark.
it's like the price.
You know
point.
what? Listen, I'm not messing with him.
And like you said
I have nothing
before,
else to say.
you
know what?
you put up the notes on what each cigar is supposed to have and what you're supposed to taste. In each.
Yeah,
You're very
that's it.
transparent.
Very
and
transparent.
That's a big thing
Does it taste like
because
pussy?
a lot
No,
of
it
people
tastes better.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
a lot
Sure.
of people, don't
Definitely,
put up
bro.
what you're supposed to get. And a lot of times, even though it's up there, sometimes I try not to look at it. and
That's what she
formulate
said.
my
It's up
own-
there.
Like my own opinions on what I get and then
Yeah.
kind of compare
Yeah, it's
to
true.
what you guys have. And it's like, well, I didn't get this, but if you're only smoking one, you're not going to get a lot of that. Where if you smoke 2 or 3,
Yeah.
then you'll start to really develop the palate for it and kind of start picking everything out.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
we're at 56 minutes. We got to take another commercial break, but I'll be right back with this character here.
Let's do it.
Take a minute, take a moment, take your time, let it set right. Let it drive right down in your conscious tight. Lean into the better times. 'Cause in a minute, in a moment, you'll notice a shining light. One that draws you in from deep inside. Reach out and connect tonight. to see this world through brand new eyes. Reach out and connect tonight. You know my name. What colors do you see? Influence reality. Figures and shapes, life for you and me. Influence reality. Why won't you wake up? 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 You know my name. Figures and shapes, life for you and me. Influence reality. Why won't you wake up? 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 Why won't you wake
Back.
Back at it.
Yes, sir. So, like I said to you guys off camera, I wish I could, like, not in a bad way, but find something that like could be tweaked, or but there's not. I can't, and I like when I can't find something, because I don't go seeking it out. But like, when you smoke certain cigars, you can kind of be like, oh, maybe if this was a little different or that was a little different, you could fix it. But like, there's nothing really to change,
No, that's great.
because it is kind of what you're looking for. It's that smoothness. It's got the chocolate, the espresso. It's got a little bit of everything for everyone. And honestly, I think personally that even a lighter smoker could potentially smoke this and enjoy it.
Yeah.
It may kind of put them, in a loop, but it's not going to be one of those where they smoke it and then, like you said, they're running to the bathroom to go throw up.
Yeah, exactly.
After they smoke it, they're running to the bathroom because it messed their insides up and they got to go use the bathroom and get rid of it all.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I would say even for all four blends, I mean, the concept really was we wanted a cigar. It could be someone who's new to smoking cigars or someone who's been smoking for their entire life. And we wanted to be able to be that middleman where you're grabbing a cigar, you're getting that smooth. You're not deterring away from new smokers, but the seasoned smokers can enjoy it.
And those are the brands that I like, because that means I can pick them up anywhere in the shop and go, I know I'm going to like that already. And because I look for those little like brands I've heard about through other podcasts or people have talked about, that are like, listen, even a seasoned smoker can enjoy this Connecticut, or a newer smoker can enjoy this. And, it's good because it's exposes people to a whole different aspect of the industry.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a tough thing to do now, because there's so much out there. So much. Like we said before, you have in the boutique world, you have Vincente, who's kind of that ultra premium luxury brand. But like you said, with the tobaccos and everything, it's one of those brands that the price point he's at is worth it.
Exactly.
And I can say that because I've smoked it and I've talked to Vince and I've had conversations with him personally of like it's good.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
Yep.
You know, you guys like you have the price point and the cigars that are there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's not something that is going to be a one-shot deal, and then once they're gone, nobody liked them anyway, so we're not going to do it. You know, there's a market for them.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to figure out a blend that could be someone's go-to. Like, you know, if they're bringing their own sticks to a lounge or have them in their locker, we wanted it to be, you know, let's grab some Los Gallos, share them, and of course, if you're doing a one-off, whatever,
right,
then you grab it at the lounge. So.
No, absolutely, and you know, even it's. Man,
That
it's just
makes for a perfect staple in your cigar.
It does.
Yeah.
Even as like an everyday cigar.
That's it.
You know, the price point isn't bad on the boxes. You can order the sampler packs. Even if you decide you want to order, you know, 2 of the nub size and 2 Robusto, just throw them in your humidor.
That's it.
You're not going to be upset that you have them. You're going to smoke them. And if you have somebody who wants to try a new brand, or give me something I haven't had, okay, here. Smoke this.
Yep.
Let me know what you think.
Exactly.
You know, and I've done that where I've had people that have sent us, you know, 10 cigars each, and I've smoked the same 5, and I'm like, oh, I need something new. Oh, here, try that. Let me know what you think. They were on my show. If you want the information, I'll give them to you. You know, or like I've done it where I'm like, listen, take 2, smoke this one now, go watch the episode, and smoke it while you're watching the episode to really understand the concept behind the brand. You know, and it's great. I mean, I have really no bad things to say about it.
And you got 2 more to try. You got the Dulce Vida and Soldado.
Yeah, I'm very.
And then you got to pick which one's your favorite.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about.
I don't know, man. This is so far the 2 I've smoked. It's tough because they really are. They're good. The draw isn't hard on them.
That's what she said.
You know, like you get some cigars where you got to really like pull
to
get the smoke. The smoke output is there. The draw is effortless, and it's like that's a hard thing to come by, even with big brands.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, and thankfully, a lot of these smaller brands and boutique brands are starting to kind of, like you said, quality control and fix it, because the effortless pull and the smoke output is what a lot of people look for now.
Yeah, and I mean, we've all been there. It's like,
it doesn't burn. One thing, I meant to tell you too, it doesn't burn hot.
Yeah.
It does not burn hot. Like I'm holding it right by the ash right now, and my fingers are not on fire.
Where there's a hole.
Like I'm holding it literally where the ash is, and my fingers don't burn.
Smoke it by the ash.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's not. Look, when you grab by the ash on some of the other brands, it burns super hot.
I've never seen that.
Combustion.
Never seen that?
That was wild.
The combustion is like the combustion of this cigar is so smooth and slow that it doesn't burn hot at all.
No, I appreciate that. And look, we've all been there where you go into a lounge, you want to try a new stick, you're pulling something out of the humidor, you light it up, and it's just not what you were interested in.
What you were looking for.
And again, this is like in all 4 of our blends, of course, they're different from each other, but we wanted the consistency of a smooth draw, a smooth smoke, to where if you're picking up any of these 4, you're going to sit back and have a nice smoke.
Absolutely. This is, I mean, listen, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's really nothing. You got the Toro coming out, like you said,
and you're more
you
than
got the nub size.
Yeah, we will.
I know the blending process is different, so
we'll be able to do it in our mud room.
Well, in the new studio, so to say.
Time out, because my brother Johnny in California calls it a sunroom.
Well, that's what it's always been called, as a sunroom, but it's like they call it an all-season room.
I was on with him yesterday morning.
I really Saturday. Like this Maduro is like right
it's really
cold
cold here
where you want to be.
I said, how cold is it? He goes, I don't know, 60 degrees. I said, bro, 60 degrees? Are you kidding me? It's 32 here. He goes, yeah, but it's cold here. It's really cold in California. Bro, I lived in Texas. Cold in Texas was 85.
So
So how cold does it get in Honduras?
Oh, nowhere near.
Yeah.
So we're in like, if you're 60 degrees, something's wrong.
right.
I would say it's usually between 80, 110.
So we winding down.
Yeah, we're getting to that winding down point. We're at
Christian,
an hour and
I
some
take
change.
my hat off, but I left it in the car.
Yes.
My brother,
Appreciate
Thank
that,
you
man.
again for
Much
coming
love.
on the
Thank you,
show,
guys.
bro. I
Appreciate that.
appreciate it.
Cold, by
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
cold
this-
in here. You guys are trying to ice me out. You know what I mean?
Listen, guys, just go get them. I'm not even going to tell you anymore.
the way. Listen,
Just go pick
so
these
Christian,
up. I mean, really,
and
let's
Dave,
just go pick
Dave.
them up.
jump in Christian's spot real fast.
Just like, I'm just going to tell you right now,
So,
like,
Dave,
just go pick these cigars up.
Dave, you
Just go
work
pick
for
them up.
Christian.
There's no
Where can-
other aspect to
hold on.
this.
Dave, you work for Christian. Where can they pick these up?
In Jersey.
In Jersey, right now, we are in Benville. It's called the Cuban Connection. He's our very first lounge. We have more up and coming. I'm in the works of getting other lounges right now.
So, Dave, how can I work for you, being that you work for him and you could be my boss? I don't like bosses.
You work with.
You're gonna have to put on a pretty dress.
I
expect
can
some
bend
makeup.
over.
Yeah, you can bend over.
I mean,
I mean,
only on
nobody
Fridays.
really wants to see that, though.
Only on Fridays. Only on Fridays.
You got that nice goatee, so that's good prison.
You like that,
I can't
right?
say that.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
not
Yeah.
good prison.
No, you can't. No, you can't. But no, listen. I mean,
No, shout out
go
to Dave.
go get them in Jersey.
Dave,
Go get them directly from Christian himself.
Dave is one of our best friends, and we talk to him all the time. I talk to him on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I call him, and he tells me I'm busy, I'm working, whatever. But Dave, tell us about, and we just had Christian on here.
Well,
Before
we're
we
winding
wind-
down because we got to, remember
Oh, I gotta be.
Remember,
We gotta be. shut down by
November 29th.
November
for
29th.
Battleground Pro Wrestling in Greenlee, Colorado. We will be calling the matches.
Calling the matches. Hello.
Calling the matches. Calling the card. Everybody's been asking, where are you going to find us? Where are you going to see us?
Wait,
That's where
who they
we're
gonna see?
We're going to be. We're not going to be there. We're not going to be there.
Wait,
Let's
who
start.
are they gonna see? Are they gonna see Turnbuckles and Stogies, or are they gonna see the Dutch?
No, actually, I think for one, we'll see. Maybe there's works of the Untouchables, but I think that night we'll kind of go back in time a little bit.
Wait. What do you mean
And
back
we will
in time?
be-
Because I've been doing this 30 years.
We'll go back in time, and we will be the biggest announced team that night. And we will put that moniker back on. And
Do I gotta get my T-shirt out?
no, you don't. No, I thought about that. You don't have to, but you will see. You want to call us Turnbuckles and Stogies, whatever. That night, we will be the biggest announced team.
And we are the biggest announced
Because
team.
that is something that is near and dear to me because I came up with that name in the middle of intermission working for New World Wrestling Extreme up in Rhode Island. I came up with that nickname in the middle of intermission. So you will see that come out of not retirement, but that will be brought back out that night. And maybe for a little while longer.
Okay.
Until we work some stuff out.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this?
Yes.
We won't
So
we won't
let's go-
divulge that information.
Before we wind down, he got his computer open. Show him
Yes.
all of that stuff right now. Christian, show him everything.
I'll actually
So
bring
you
it
got
in.
the little cocks. Come
Mhm.
over here. Get up.
All right.
bro.
Yep, I'll
Let's
go
switch.
over here.
Your mic is there.
You guys go there.
You guys talk real fast because we gotta wind down.
Let's wind it down.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Kind of show you guys.
So just to kind of show the transparency here, let's
The
see.
little cocks.
Little Cox. We got
Ooh.
all 4 blends right on the cover sheet. Of course, we feature. Oh, let's see here. What's going on? So as you scroll through our magazine, this is our 2025 catalog here. So we describe each of the blends in full detail. All the way at the bottom, we even dissected each of the blends where you can see the wrapper, the binder, and the filler, detailed description of each. head over to LosGallosCigars.com. You can find all this information. Of course, reach out to the Cigar Buff. We want to be your everyday cigar. So if you guys are interested in Los Gallos cigars, it is a smooth cigar, and we hope that you guys give us a shot.
And for those of you who don't know the Cigar Buff, you can find me on Instagram. I've been on Instagram for almost going on 3 years now. I rep Los Gallos. I am also the cigar national sales manager for Vicente Blends. I also represent Valentino Siesto 67 and Papuro Cigars.
I was just going to say Papuro.
Yep. And so if you want some good cigars in your lounge,
Just hit up Cigar Buff.
And I'll set up a meeting with you guys and give you all the samples of every single brand that I represent. You can also go to the Cigar Buff Instagram, and you can just look up the type of stuff I smoke. I've been smoking for about 32 years now, almost.
That's it.
So I smoke everything from a $5 cigar to a $3,000
So you smoke
cigar.
backwards?
I smoke anything. I used to smoke backwards when I was a kid. Yeah,
Backwards?
backwards.
He said backwards.
You just smoke backwards.
You're backwards. I smoke backwoods. What the fuck? Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Do I hit it again?
That's awesome.
That was Tristan. He hit the button. See, this is why you can't leave little cocks to do something.
I can't help myself. You know, it's always a pleasure being here. When we get the Toros out, we will definitely be back.
Absolutely.
And
we'll set this up for sure.
We'll share that. So
I'm curious. I can't wait to try that nub size and the other two blends.
Yep.
And kind of, give you, like you said, figure out what I like and which one's my favorite, and kind of go from there and order some. Obviously,
that's it.
So, guys, this has been another episode with my man Christian, Los Gallos Cigars.
Los Gallos.
Los Gallos.
Gallos, the roosters.
Los Gallos. The little cocks. You know how we do. Again, another episode. Yo, check us out on all streaming networks. I am the big dog. That is the Vanilla Gorilla. And yo, we say peace, biatches.
Nice.
Justice Jackson, they captured Herman Goring alive.
Tell me about him.
He's the face of the Nazis. I'm gonna put Goering on trial.
Never escapes the hangman's noose. Very sure of yourself.
No man has ever beaten me.
Goering has to fall.
You don't just have to win, you have to be flawless.
You're walking into a trap.
Knowing what we know now, would you still follow Adolf Hitler?
Nuremberg, rated PG-13, now playing only in theaters. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.